Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to today's live Decoding Bank Nifty Futures session. Today is the Monday, 26th of June 2023, and the current time is 9 a.m. IST. And let me just quickly share my screen and let's understand what is happening in the current auction in Bank Nifty. Okay, so I just want to start quickly with the higher time frame. So this is the yearly chart, which I want to start with. And overall, what I'm seeing is we are still trading in a balance. So basically, supply is shutting off below 43,500 and supply is again reinitiating around 44,000 level. So since last week, so if I am just drawing a box on the chart on the right here, what you see here is supply shutting off here and supply again coming up here. So 44,000 and 43,500, these are the three zones, because overall, we are trading within a bigger range or a bigger balance. Nothing has changed yet. Anything above 44,000 is inviting supply or sellers, and anything below 43,500 is inviting buyers, or the supply is shutting off. Okay, so overall, from the context perspective, is for me 44,000 and 43,500. So this is that 500-point range, which I'm seeing, which I'll be observing. And overall, we have two HVNs. One is above 44,000 and one is below 43,500. So this is that bigger range, where I'm again expecting some sideways movement, some choppiness. Okay. Overall, also from a weekly, the inventory is short. Monthly, the inventory is short. We are developing below the VWAP level. Okay. So the supply is the one, which is currently winning the auction. And overall, this is the zone where, a lot of sideways and accumulation is happening. And 43,700 is the value area low of the monthly profile. Okay. So the reason why I'm sharing you this analysis is from a higher time frame perspective. This is where supply can come in. Now, I'm not saying they do look at this level, but I use this level personally to gauge the market sentiment and observe, do we get continuation from this level, or do we get what's the reaction around those levels. Okay, so if I just close this and close this, so if I just jump back to the Bank Nifty's chart, right? So what has happened is, if I just consider the Wednesday and Thursday, so this was the Thursday's expiry. This is the Friday's movement. Okay, so what I've done is I've combined 21st and 22nd of June, and this is the composite profile of the 2 days. And what you see is exactly to the tick. So this is the composite profile of Wednesday and Thursday. I just combined it, and the price is rejecting from the value area low. So this should give you understand like this. The context, or the market generated information should give you clarity that the supply is the one which is strong. Why isn't the price breaking the value area low, and that also to the tick? This is where, and the reason is we have got trapped buyers. So when the price moved lower, right, there were a lot of buyers which were trapped here. So they are the ones who are currently participating and acting as sellers, and they are the ones who are shuffling, or they are the ones who are exiting the market. So overall, Friday's auction, we had a pretty balanced auction. We have a small excess around the lows. We also have a prominent point of control. So for me today, the areas where I'll be looking at the reaction is 43,850, 43,550, anything above 43,700. And if I just want to break this into more finer details, I'm observing around 43,778, 43,625 and 43,930. Okay. Also the high of, which was made on the Friday. Okay. So overall, the inventory is short. We are seeing continuation to the lower end. There are stops present below 43,500. Okay. So today I'm going to observe to have some sort of balancing activity, or see if we are just balancing within these two areas, because overall the value has migrated lower. Okay, so if you see the 2 days value and the Friday's value, it has definitely migrated lower. But in the pre-open data, if we open within this value, so if we open gap up, then I'm looking for supply to reinitiate around 43,950 levels and see if they come in and take the price lower and try to fill the gap. Okay. Also, if you see, if I draw a trend line, there are stops present around this level. Okay. So we can have a firecracker effect where we go up, the auction moves higher, clears the trapped buyers, and then again we have a reversal. Or we can have continuation, because 44,000 is also an area where a lot of call inventory are getting built since last week. If I look at this week's data, 44,000 is where a lot of call inventory is present, and 43,500 is where a lot of put inventory is getting built. Okay, so we are still in this 500 point range. Okay, so we are still gonna open within the balance, so expect some premium erosion, some premium decay. And today being Monday, I think there is some Fed announcement. Yes, so there was some Fed speech which came in yesterday, but there's nothing which has changed. Global markets are pretty flat, pretty not flat, but they are trading positive. But are there any events happening this week? So there is a housing price index. Crude data is going to come out. 29th is the expiry, so there is a Fed speech. Okay, so this week, yes, there is a Fed speech which is happening on the expiry day. So today, what my plan is, so what's the time right now? The time is 9:07. Okay, so the pre-open data would be out. We are opening gap up. Okay, so we are opening 91 points up. I'll just quickly confirm it is still open. Okay, so we are definitely opening gap up. So we are opening like 80, how many points? 91 points, right? So 714. So 671 plus 100 is 771. So we are going to open around, so basically this stops will be taken out. So 43,778 is the zone where I'll be observing the reaction. Also from the supply-o-meter, we are still just balancing. So I want to break this level and see if we continue higher, because the more we see higher, then we might be expecting supply to coming in. So the plan is pretty simple. We are opening not gap up, but we are opening around 43,778. The pre-open inventory is long, and I'm looking for supply to come in, and there are stops around this level. Okay, so let me just go to the smaller time frame chart. But before that, 43,848, that is the value area high. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So 43,775 is not the close, but the adjusted close is 680. Okay, so we are gonna open, and there is a stop level here. So I'm gonna see the reaction at this level, and this level, because this is the previous day's high. Do we continue higher? Do we continue, come back, tag the point of control, and then go higher? Yeah. So as the auction is opening within the previous day's value, within the previous day's range, expect some choppiness right at the open. And if I just look at the data, I am seeing some trapped shorts lower, so there are shorts lower, and there are trapped buyers around the highs. Okay, so if we, as we are opening around 43,780 levels, I'm expecting supply to be coming in around this level, because these are the trapped buyers. As the price is going to reach here, right, they are going to bring in the supply and they will try to take the price lower, and I'll be seeing whether it tags the previous day's VWAP or not. Okay, so if you want to, if I'll just zoom in, that's, so if you see here, we have got 200 trapped buyers, 149. So these are the trapped buyers which I'm looking at, and we have got some trapped sellers around the lows. Okay, so I'm waiting to see the reaction at 43,778, because that's where the my level is there. So 778.05. Okay, so this is that level where, so I've also marked it in the go charting, but I'm also observing the reaction at this level, and the plan is pretty simple for this 3 stops to be taken out, and even this stop to be taken out, because what's going to happen is we will have a good short covering, and I'm expecting some balancing and then again coming lower, and this will act as a level of support. Okay, so that's the overall trade plan which I have, and I'll observe the reaction right at the open. Okay, again 848, so 848 is also around the previous day's high. That's where again we have got trapped buyers, and if I just look at previous data, right, we have got a supply sitting here, again we have got supply, and so this is all those zone 43,900 is again the zone of supply. 44,000 is also where I'm seeing supply which came in previously. Okay, so be careful, I would say. Don't be in a hurry to take a trade. Wait for the data to give you some clarity, and then make a plan, and then execute your plan, because that is what is going to overall help you. Okay, and if I just jump to the micro chart, right, so it might look a lot of confusing to you, but what I've done is I've just marked my levels. So 43, 768, 791, and this is where again I'm expecting supply. This is the previous day's value area high. Okay, so I'm expecting supply to come in at 768, 780, 791 and 800. Okay, so for me these are the levels of supply to come in, and I'll be seeing if they take the price lower. Okay, so this is that indicator which I've just coded, and what it does is it helps me to understand the context. So I use this as dynamic levels to gauge the not the sentiment, but what's the behavior, what is the market generated information trying to tell me. Okay, so overall what I'm seeing is we are opening within the previous day's value. We are going to open around the value. So sorry, this is the value, this is the previous day's value, this is the point of control, here this is the volume point of control, and this is the VWAP. I'm using the VWAP as the point of control, but overall we are just opening within the balance. We are going to open around the balance high, and I'm looking for supply to come in and take the prices lower. Okay, so 43,778, 43,768, and also there is this level which I'm seeing. This is also a very strong level. So a lot of confluence seen, and the market will open in next 30 seconds. So yeah, let's see the reaction, and let's see if my understanding and if the markets which I'm decoding is helping me or not. Okay, in the meantime, if you have got any comments, do feel free to use the live chat, or else let's just watch the screen. Okay, so the price has opened, supply is coming in around 720 levels, and we had amazing gap down and the supply is shutting off and developing higher. Now this is a big move. Liquidity hunt has been done. There was a big liquidity hunt hitting all the stop losses, and if you see, supply shut off at 43,221. So this is a liquidity hunt move. It has taken out the stops, and this was the last level, and now the price is developing higher. Okay, so I'm expecting for continuation higher. Okay, so we have got, is there any transaction which has happened? Nope, no transaction has happened. So we have got a lot of unfinished auctions. There would be transactions, but yeah, the data, the exchange would be sharing the data. But now I'm expecting a short covering move to the upside. Okay, so I'm looking to see if we get that move or not. Okay, this was a clean liquidity hunt below the low of 25th of May, and the price is developing higher. I'll just reload this chart. So it did took out one stop. Now it is just developing within this range. Okay, supply is not coming in. Supply is shutting off. Okay, now looking at the supply meter, I'm looking for supply to do come in, and this is the previous day's balance, or the value area high. Okay, some buying activity is happening now, but if you see, very low volume, and even if you see, the delta is also pretty flat. Okay, let me just hit refresh to this chart. Yeah, we are still seeing rejection around the previous day's point of control. Okay, so we have got some trapped buyers. Now we are seeing continuation lower. And there is no orders lower. Okay, so we have got this unfinished auction, or I would say the gap. Okay, and with the price is just chopping around. Okay, now I'm looking, so we are at the weekly point of control. This is going to act as a level of support, and I am looking for continuation higher. Failure of price to sustain above this is going to indicate that supply is coming in. Okay, so if you see the weekly point of control and the weekly value area low, they are just here. So this is where I'm looking for supply to shut off. If not, then yeah, so if this low comes lower, then that is giving me the context that supply is strong enough, and then I'm expecting prices to move lower. Okay, and if you see, we are also nearing towards the previous day's VWAP. So these are the zone where you can start accumulating your position, because the first 3-minute candle, it is clearly area where supply is shutting off. Yeah, and you are seeing it right here, right? The supply is shutting off. So I'm expecting continuation higher, and there are some trapped buyers around this level. Okay, so now we are seeing continuation higher, failure for price to move lower. So this was a very good dynamic support zone. Now we are just developing higher. Yeah, so we have tagged the previous day's point of control. I'm looking for continuation higher. We are still trading within the previous day's value. Okay, So the price has failed to move lower the previous point of control or the prominent point of control. This is the zone where supply is shutting off. So now I'm looking to see whether we continue. So this is the line in sand, and this is where supply is shutting off. So whether we continue higher or whether we develop sideways and develop lower. Okay, I have not taken any trades yet because I wasn't expecting this big liquidation move, and also the open is equal to low, in this candle. So I'm just being pretty cautious, and I'm just waiting for the right time and the opportunity. So what's the right time and opportunity? The right time and opportunity is I should see some trapped buyers or some trapped sellers. So now I'm seeing there is trapped sellers. So this is giving me some hint that, so wait for the price to either break the previous week mid or, the previous day's value area high. The weekly POC. Okay, so this is the current week's POC, and let me just, so this is the developing POC. So that is fine. I'm just now waiting for this to move higher, or I'm waiting for the price to tag the A period high, because there is liquidity around this zone. Okay, so there is some trap buyers now, and we are just chopping around. Okay, what I'll do is I'll remove the current week. So I don't want the developing week. Okay. Okay, yeah, so if you see now, I just need the developing day. Yeah, so now this is providing some clarity. Okay. So we're just chopping. I'm not seeing any trade. So what am I looking for is, first of all, price to move higher above this zone, tag, create a new high, and hit the liquidity around this level. Okay, so that is the overall trade plan. Okay, it is nearing to that level, and also some support seen from the buyers. Okay, so I did took a trade, but my 5-point SL got hit. Yep, second SL is also getting hit. So basically I lost about 1%, and this is what I'm seeing. So supply is definitely coming in at the higher levels. Again, I'm taking another trade. So my buy price is 374, SL is 370. Yeah, 5-point SL is still getting hit. Okay, now I'm seeing failure of continuation higher, so that's why I bought a put, and I bought it at 302. I'm just gonna start trailing. Yep, this SL is also getting hit. Okay. So the put premiums are also decreasing, call premiums are also decreasing, and we are not moving higher. So we failed to continue move higher, and I've lost about 2%. That's fine. Okay, and this is the account. About 1760 something, what I have. Okay, so the initial trades failed, we are seeing rejection around the previous day's value area high. Okay, and it looks like I was too early in the trade. So I am seeing a buyer around the previous day's point of control, and the call premiums are decreasing. So now I'm gonna see, so I want to, for the price to create a new high. Now we still have been just 10 minutes, we still have 19 minutes left. Okay, so buyers are coming in. So I have taken a call trade. My buy price is 371.5. SL is 366. So price is not, or supply is not coming in, it is getting shutting off below previous day's point of control. Okay, some buyers are coming in. So the put premiums are also flat, call premiums are also flat, and my SL got hit. Okay, so this was that trade, 371 to 365. Okay. Okay, supply is definitely coming in. Okay, so I have taken a put trade, and the reason is I'm seeing trapped buyers now. So I have taken 43,900 put at 304. My SL is 300. And SL got hit again. Okay, so the stop loss getting hit, it is suggesting me that there is nothing has changed in the auction. So yeah, it is still developing lower. Okay, so overall I have lost about 3% right at the open. Okay, so now I just need to wait and watch. And the supply meter was telling me, but I did not look at this because I was focused on live trading. So yeah, that's why but this data point was telling me that avoid getting longs, you might be getting trapped. So I did not look at that, and now I'm seeing more of trapped buyers. So do we see continuation lower, and do we clear this trapped sellers? Okay, so I've taken another put trade. My buy price is 301.75. I am at my cost to cost. And the SL got hit. Okay, so 301 to 302. So this was the first trade where I got some profit, but overall I'm still in loss. Okay, so what is happening is classic stop loss hunting day. We have got trapped buyers. Now the put has gone to 313. Yeah, so now it has started to fall. So that's fine. Things like this are gonna get happen, and now it is trading 317, 318. Okay, so bad day for me, but yeah. So this inventory is cleared now. Now we are seeing supply is definitely coming in, and there is a gap here. So now any retracement above is gonna give you some hints to again take a short trade. And we tagged the previous day's VWAP. Okay, so overall 3% loss right at the open. Now the supply is shutting off. I was looking for such reaction, and this is also where previous week's value area low is. So a lot of algos will be coming in below this level. We're still hovering around the previous day's point of control. Okay, so nice absorption seen. The entire selling has absorbed, and at the area of 43,700. So there is a buyer at this level. So the gap is filled now. Now I'm looking for supply to come in, but yeah, it is not coming in, it is shutting off. So I have taken a put trade because I was expecting supply to reinitiate, come in again. But nope, it's falling and the SL is getting hit. So this was the put trade. I entered at 303, stop loss at 300. Yeah, so I'm expecting again supply to come in. Now it is coming in. But this was a good candle wherein the supply has been shut off. And I'm now waiting for price to move higher, because now there is liquidity around the previous day's high, the current high, and all this zone. So I am in a call trade. I'm just managing my position, and the SL got hit. Okay, so I entered at 36, and yeah, SL got at 36. So nothing changed, but it's just managing the trade, and supply is definitely seen coming in here. So still about 3% loss. Nothing has changed. I have taken one more trade. I bought it at 439.5. Okay, so now it is, supply is definitely coming in. And the SL is again getting hit. Okay, so 439 to 436 again supply is coming in. So this is where we have got some trapped buyers. I'm just taking a test trade again. So I've entered a put trade 301.65, and now it is going to hit my SL. So about 4% loss. Yep, got hit. 301 to 294. Okay, so loss hunting, stop loss hunting day for me. Already lost have 4%, about 4% right at the open. So now I have to wait and watch. Okay, but overall, what has the current auction telling me is there is supply here and supply is shutting off here. So wait for this range to be broken. So what can happen is it will break the range. Does it come back? If it breaks the low, does it come back or does it continue? Okay, so that's the trade plan for today. Okay, so thank you again. Ending this session. Do like, share and subscribe. Do feel free to share your comments, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, so overall 4% loss.